Hello, welcome all, welcome Sammy, welcome Expand, even if you are here just to visit. Tonight I'm gonna get back to Yumetuki, and I was, I don't know what's the right word, devastated, surprised, in a negative way, uh, for a bit, okay. I noticed that my last weird trip into Yumetuki was in November, so I haven't seen Uratsuki in a long while. And that's more reason for me to keep up the plan that I'm gonna stream some of this tonight and more next week to like actually get back into the game. And I did watch the end of my previous stream as a video recording, and I discovered a plan that I wouldn't have remembered otherwise, which sounds like a pretty good one. It's not inviting all these bozos into my apartment. It is visiting, what is it called? New Japan Town, which is a world pretty deep in. It's a huge world, and I saw the map on the wiki. But it's a long way there, and it's gonna go through some lands I've already visited, but hopefully it's worth it. It was recommended to me. Can you climb in the mountains? If I see it, I can climb it. Even these mountains here, I think can be climbed in a way, because at least to my memory, by the way, the game has sound now. These areas just don't have any sound. You can hear here. There's one world where you can see like the apartment from the mountains. Or maybe I remember wrong. That would be a cool world if it doesn't exist. Yes, man. Okay, and kill. But let's go. The journey towards New Japan Town starts from... It can actually start from a couple of points. It depends on if I have... Oh, there's a weird guy here. If I have unlocked the Megalith Grove warp point in Uratsuki Dream Apartments. That sounds complicated. Do I want to do it? I guess I'm gonna take a look. Like, what do I have? What do I have unlocked from there? Like, it's supposed to be something that... Oh, there's a lot of people. Is there some event tonight? I think this is more than usual. I think this eye is new. Yes, God of Death. Dreams and death, always connected. Uratsuki Dream Apartments would be the biggest route. I mean the quickest route, not the biggest route. But I can't find it. It's such a mess here. Oh, everything's here for my stream? I didn't even consider that. Oh, of course. Speaking of my stream, I mentioned in the Discord channel that I will try to find some ways to make my schedule less unreliable. And I guess a big part of that is just who I am. I just sometimes can't sleep, for example, for whatever reason. Is this the right place? I don't think this is the right place. No, oh, there's a letter. I've seen this, though. Shouldn't be anything new, right? I think the letter is just a hint that you can have fun with the chair. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I'm gonna still keep a pretty tight schedule, like a stream every day. I know I can do one, and if it feels I'm not quite up for it, I'm just gonna do a shorter one. I think that's gonna be fine. You're not too worried about me being consistent? Yeah, I know I care about this maybe more than I should, or maybe and I'm still gonna do it. I want this to be like new kind of challenges. That keeps it exciting. I'm returning here to something what I feel like is very start of the game. And I did visit here. It said ha on the wall. It doesn't really mean anything, it's just a vowel. I watched my VOD of the very first Yumetuki stream. And I visited this place there. And this is still not finished. God damn it, people. That was years ago. But when I started the Weird Trip series, I thought, and I still think, like, that is... that was the missing part of my streaming concept, if you can call it that. Like, I definitely don't fit any concept that, like, they advise you to fit. Light quarters with stairways and doors over most LSD. Oh, I'm having hard... Like, I can't really connect LSD and this because LSD being first person is such a big part of it. This area, by the way, is not familiar to me at all. I think this might be new. Oh, you can change your appearance to a glitched, like a cube, rectangle. Looking a bit like, what is the Pokemon thing called? Misigno, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I wonder if any Misigno reference appears in Clover. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm off the route I was supposed to follow, which is absolutely the most consistent thing on these streams. Good. Oh, it took me somewhere. And then I'm back. Please translate that message. I would need to learn some, like, alien telepathy language first to being able to translate that. Or maybe some, like, digital communication. I remember there were mentions that at some point, like, when early LLMs were tested, someone reported, like, they developed their own languages, which, like, weren't human language at all. And I haven't heard about that anymore after that. This also might be a language. Yeah, okay, you're right. Sometimes they do that anyway. Oh, you got a gem? Clown sounds like a made-up creature or plant, question mark. Maybe clown, a type of vegetable or fungus or a mythical beast. This sounds like a, you know, some sort of... Like, there was some... A long time ago, some internet humor about clowns. This sounds a little bit about it. Even tomatoes, I lean towards agriculture as farming context. Let's treat clowns as mysterious, slightly aggressive plant. I don't think that's too far from it. These smug ghosts watch me through their numeric holes. Is that output or your input? What is the context of that? Like, is that what it printed? Clowns were supposed to be root vegetables. They weren't. They were aggressive, blackened knuckles that grew in the dirt and clawed at your boots when you tried to harvest. The only thing that kept the clowns from growing up into the air like a horror movie was the R-dogs. Didn't Sims always break pruned models? Oh, you were testing that sort of stuff. We tried to create the world's most powerful root vegetable. We succeeded. Well, I think, like, streaming services nowadays take any horror movie concept. This is as good as any. I think this place is warping me to some random points every now and then. I don't like it here at all. It's all too abstract. The music is strangely fitting. Like, there is a doomed feeling in this graveyard. Maybe the funny number. Maybe the funny number was part of the universe since its inception. Is it girl with a little more creative meat on her bones? Yeah, we don't even have a girl at the moment. We just have a rectangle. I found my way out of here. Can I do it again? I don't remember how I did it. I think the flashing zero... No, I was wrong. I thought that going nearby a flashing zero... What the hell? Would warp you, but no, I didn't find any logic there. Yeah, it's time to go. Oh, I found a person here. I can't use my chainsaw like this, right? I still can't use my chainsaw. Nope, these do nothing. Secret button. Okay. Energy Scott. Oh, what did you get? Oh, you caught it. You caught the blessed/cursed moment. But I've been thinking, like, is 6-7? I'm doing the hand motion right now, I promise. Like any much that different than like 6-9 was in our youth. I don't think that that has a more of a connotation, but it still didn't mean much when people mentioned it. Yeah, only 6-8 missing. What did I do? Any light? I do have a light. Why do I feel like I haven't explored here? This seems like a very obvious spot. It's like a more typical sort of RPG Maker horror than this game usually is. Just watch, like walking with the flashlight in a dreary apartment. Help on the wall? Yeah, it does say help. But yeah, any help won't help you like figure out what is the true expanse of the meaning behind those numbers. Whoa! Oh, it was dark! God damn it, Dark Lady caught me. I didn't even notice she was there. It's the ending pillars. Oh, where you bring your effects. Have I got it at the ending? It's been a while. I've had a lot of yeah. I think I've done that. But it's been a while. And then I started looking for new endings by getting wallpapers. And then I keep getting sidetracked again and again and again and again. Game is too scary, please shut it off. Nope. The moon. I think there's RPG Maker on the... I think that is RPG Maker, like shortcut. And yeah, this is the Yumeniki Pog. But when I started streaming on Twitch, it took me a couple of streams to figure out what Pog is. And I think now that is like that's a timeless thing. Eyes closed this time. I want to see if there's a difference when the eyes like opened or closed. It is Blue Ice World. Yeah, I still haven't learned the truth about Kekkover. I think these can be called feet. Yeah, it's I have to be honest, I feel like this is somebody kind of sloppily imitating the abstract Yume Nikki art. And yeah, that's me once again being negative towards these newer worlds. But last stream, I found a really, really good new world. So, it is not about it being new. That is not my problem. I'm not making any progress towards New Japan Town. It's perfect, Arvund. We are gonna put it right up on the refrigerator. It's so good. My parents never did that, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But they did save a stash of my like elementary school drawings, so at least they didn't burn them or anything. This is a very loose art gallery. I would want to get my money back if I went here in real life. There's so much work just to get from room to another. And here's some splotches. Let's use those as landmark. I feel like this is one of those look outside sort of like wrapping, or not fully wrapping, like sort of teleporting corridors. No, it's not. It's not. It is actually... That's very large. I think Look Outside has now finally stopped getting updates. So maybe the devs can now work on the other game. Oh, you keep torturing the model? I was the one who added the word torture there, by the way. A single R-Doc. A feathered hound with a grudge against biology. That's a good sentence. Nagged a clown off its thorns. It didn't eat the clown. It slammed it into a crate of tomatoes. The clown squealed? Is that the word? The tomatoes bruised. The R-Doc vanished before anyone could say, what the fuck, to its own kind. Yeah, I internally squealed when I read that. Oh, tomatoes ruined. Okay. My uninformed guess is that those words are like two tokens being fused together into a word that doesn't exist. But it definitely is more interesting than the output from the current big models. Is this my prize? I'm just gonna give up. That was a bad place. It looked promising, but I didn't like it. Hello, Kapisama. Wasn't that the warp? No, it didn't do anything. As I think the traffic sign next to it. Tried to inform me. Okay, maybe now it's time for New Japan Town. I'm not gonna even go to Uratsuki Dream Apartments because that is gonna take me off the path. Similar shape? Yeah, like I have used those as warps. But I'm almost certain, almost 100% that one didn't work. I'm gonna start in the red streetlight world this time. Which, like I've said many times, is a very good starting world. There's so many interesting players connected to this. But this time I need to get to Bridged Swamp Island. Which I'm pretty sure I explored before. So now I'm gonna look in the map, like, where am I right now? Okay, I just gonna need to go right. Also, I should open the navigator to see if I've really been here. I started the game without YNO, so there are some worlds that are not in my navigator. And I was even today, like, I get a big scare that I've lost my Yumetukki data. But because I switched computers in between the streams, I think. And, but no, I had uploaded into my drive. So, it was okay. Everything was fine in the end. Just a second, I'm gonna once again try to remember where the Explorer is. No, not Explorer. Better not be a prophecy. No, it's on my Google Drive, so it shouldn't disappear there. Unless Mr. Google gets angry that I filled my tax information for Amazon instead of Google. So, people have had their accounts suddenly murdered. Well, that sounds worrying. I can't find the navigator. Yeah, I have a local backup of it too. But I was surprised that I didn't have it locally yet. Can you help me? I'm gonna show this to you. Where is the navigator? And why do I always forget where it is? Like the one that shows you what the connecting worlds are. To the one that you're in right now. Top right section. Like, I thought it's this, but that's Expeditions. This is the Explorer, which is a different view altogether. There's the ones even more on the top right. Here is one of them. Locations. Is it this? No. Rankings. Oh, there's like competitive Yumetukki. No, why am I not seeing it? This is weird. They're in the menu? There aren't really any menus here. Do I just have the window too small? Maybe, oh, here's man. No, that's not the case. And now I ruined its place on my stream. This is one, not man? Okay. I don't know what to do. I can't open my navigator. Maybe I can survive without it. Okay, I'm gonna re-perfect this. Alright. Back to the route. So here's Breached Swamp Islands. And from here I should get to Heianera village. Hello, Cub. I think Cub is following me. There is a way to turn on whole names for people. Yeah, I think somebody sniped the stream. And I think there was somebody in the chat who might fit this name description. Cool bridge. It's a dirt bridge. I don't think those exist in real life. Dirt roads exist, dirt bridges, not so much. It was you! Can't believe it. This music is not happy nor sad, just floating around. Well, I got a badge from interacting with these creatures. I think Cab is doing crimes in their world. And I'm gonna join. Oh, they get the waku waku mouth when you chainsaw them. They were Pac-Man inside all along. This world is less familiar to me than I would have expected. And it's pretty cool. I like the atmosphere and the graphics here. Altered their biology to require food now. You have doomed their species. Nobody's gonna catch me. I'm so far away already. Why is this one so aggressive? Oh, this is not a bad end result. I ushered in the Heian era by killing that snake. I wonder if there's any symbolism in that. When I raided his stream, the stream's friend Abi mentioned how the bike seems to have like small shoes all around the wheels, so it makes the same noise as walking, and I can't get that thought out of my head anymore. Curse of knowledge, yeah. Seems like the AI model you're working on is cursed with clowns right now. Clown is not a word. Clown is a word. That's not much better than asking Google Gemini of like how many characters does a word have. Because I don't think it can get that question correctly. Or answer it correctly. And I'm kind of interested in knowing like why? Why is it so difficult? I know it can't be done purely by connecting tokens, I think, but still, like, it doesn't seem like a very hard problem to solve. Mostly solved. I still, like, very recently got it wrong. From here, I should get the Misty Streets, and I lost Cab, which is a shame. Gemini is just stupid. Well, I have a friend who recently complained that she's been using Gemini, but recently it started doing like sort of corporate spreadsheets, so not spreadsheets, but sort of charts about like all kinds of questions. Without even asking. I think it's just like trying to please like the people it thinks would be the most ready to pay for it or something. Wait, you go invisible and then you enter a mirror. That's really cool. Yeah, I guess when a thing like that gets a new toy, it will make the best use of it. So, or not the best use of it. It will make use of it no matter what. Holy shit! So that was some kind of yokai or something. Yes, to Misty Streets. Silent Hill? Yeah, it is Silent Hill F more than anything. This looks very Japanese. Mirrorgeist? That sounds kind of generic. Me and Cap getting drinks here. This music is very clearly Silent Hill inspired, though. Beautiful. Oh. I'm gonna try some new music styles for me and Via Knight's new game, which has started production. And once again, I don't know if he would like me telling that on stream, but I'm once again excited to make the soundtrack for it. Try. Well, it's kind of lonely here. And I avoided all Silent Hill influence in Virus Brain soundtrack, but maybe I'll try some of those like sort of trip hop guitar type of tracks. You know, like the band Garbage or equal to literal Steam annihilating blockbuster smash hit Virus Brain. Yeah, Steam like crashed when it released. And now that we're on the topic, Hawk Showcase is also now on Steam. How does Cap do that one, like, where he looks like he's about to fall asleep? Knock knock? Nobody here. This is like the wilted flower emoji. That's I guess has been fashionable in the near past. Is this the crying guy? Is this something I... No, this is not the crying guy. What is this? That's a prolific group of developed friends. Yeah, they're the big dogs. I actually know a couple of other developers, but they make mobile games, so I haven't really followed it as closely. Oh, take the torch? Is this what I should do? Are we gonna burn the crying man? And then he will become Burning Man and summon all the New York hippies. No, there's a... What caused this portal to be here? It's infinite pools. Pool rooms time. I don't know if this is newer or older than the liminal space trends. But yeah, I think pool room is one of the best one. Or infinite bathroom dimension, yeah. And I thought about this recently, that why is not infinite, but liminal space horror still popular? It's been popular for a long time. Like, what is the draw? And then people say like, oh, it's empty rooms, how scary. But my assessment, like what makes liminal horror so effective and sometimes creepy, is that they look like areas where you will read something like more readable very soon. Like you just need to walk a little bit further and then you'll see people and then you'll see the exit. But they never come. Like it has the feeling of like this is very soon gonna be something familiar and then it never becomes that. I think that's at least why I think the atmosphere works so well. And brings a sense of wrongness into it. Oh, Expat doesn't vibe with this choice of tiles? Yeah, at least the water isn't very easy to tell apart from the ground. That is a problem here. Oh, here's some lockers. Or maybe they are mainframes running Expand's tortured LLM. Despite the problem of distinguishing the parts in the tiles, I think overall this area atmosphere is nice. And the water ending in like infinite grayness is interesting and I think a pretty good choice. Instead of just making it black like usual. Cab, I don't think this is the way. Let's try something else. Next part of this should be Brutalist Complex, which definitely was has been a part of demos I've been playing this year. A lot of Brutalist architecture. Okay, here's the lockers. So now we're on the other side. Yep, Volume was probably the best demo I played from previous Steam Next Fest. Like gameplay wise at least. Oh, here's a door. Not really a door, it's more like an entrance. Oh, it's just a basic teleporter. Here's a nice little slope you can use to reach it. That's a good detail. I think that's a little bit of an extra graphic that doesn't always appear with these. But this is Rune Dunes. This is not on the route to where I'm going. But do you think we should still be here? Oh, there's a huge teleporter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep following Cab. Because it's a wise choice not to get lost there and not find my way back to the place I'm going to. Maybe cross here. No, it's just the lockers again. I'm gonna explore by myself. Maybe, hopefully, Cap can find me again. This is a new part. This looks like an important landmark. This place wouldn't work at all if it didn't have these windows to the cloudy sky. I think that's what makes this aesthetically pleasing to me. Are these windows. Not here. I haven't gotten anywhere with my idea of making a Humaniki fan game. But I've at least made some progress with my own game. This summer. And it's been most like gameplay feel type of things. Because I'm afraid when I get to the graphics, I'm not gonna make any progress again. Window is like a wall that you can see through. I think Lao Tzu himself said that in the ancient times. No, he actually said that you shouldn't leave your house or look out the window because you are only gonna get led astray. And instead you should look inside yourself. Which I don't think is a very good advice, but it's okay. My capacity of remembering where I've been is at its limit. I hope I haven't been on this side of the jagged path. Okay, new entrance. That looks like a artery. With some weird glitchy graphic attached to it. Oh, once again, chainsaw is the answer. Okay. Very funny. Did that change anything? No, but it was enjoyable. A cab? Hey buddy. You still there? Yeah, no connection anymore. I think I need to go alone. This is a harder place to get out of than I expected. To shit? I don't know if the infinite pools are like a great or an awful place to do that at. That's a door I haven't been to. Oh, there's Cab. If this loops around, this should take me where I want to go. No, this is just going back to where we were previously. I saw a YouTube video thumbnail about the new Anomaly game, and I feel conflicted because I enjoy playing the Anomaly games I played, but I can't shake the feeling of it being like a cash grab meme genre. And I don't know if I can make myself play any more of those because of that. Needs to be 0.001 chance to see a little baby Ruth floating down the Bath River. There are some like rare occurrences like that. I don't know if any involve little baby Ruth. Oh hey, this might be something. It's the only guest here. Once again I need to make this do the job. Even any money. But I guess that's expected of a ghost. So it end here. I might need a map soon because I've used too much time here. Yeah, I mean an 8 like. I think people call those Anomaly games. At least the YouTube thumbnail I mentioned said like new Anomaly game. Play now. Cab, I'm gonna look at the map. We are not gonna make it out of here. Otherwise. So Brutalis Complex should be the next goal from here. And it is the door we saw earlier. The map shows the route from Rune Dunes, which we unfortunately are not at anymore. I'm gonna try to find the part we are at. I think I kinda see it. Yeah, okay. I think I can navigate from here by using the map. Maybe. Problem is that... sorry. Is that I don't know how to get to the other side of the route. This is gonna be a dead end. I'm gonna use my foresight to say that. Yeah, I've been poisoned by the Twitch ninjas for streaming Clover. The map isn't helping as much as I thought. But we are not far from Rune. No, wait. This is just the right way. This is exactly the right way. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Huh? This is... No, we are near. Just not yet. I'd have to go here. Here's the right lockers. They lead here. It is a cube. Okay, once again, new transition. I would have said I've been to Brutalist Complex, but I think I've been to some version of it. Like, I've been in a very similar looking area, but it was in full color. And I remember not liking that area because I got lost for a long time. Loitering A, that's 50 years in the cube. I bet 50 years in the cube is better than being in the temperatures what Europe is having right now. They haven't been as bad as in Finland, but it's funny to see the map, which is like burning red all through the continent. Oh, there's so many cubes here. But even right now, it's hotter than I would like. I prefer like temperatures around 0 Celsius in the summer. Maybe 5. Is this an ancient vending machine? Yeah, I know the feeling of being happy in the freezer. That cube is off limits under construction. Yeah, tell them, cab. Okay, so this is the midpoint I think we have been to before, but maybe not go here. I think this might be a new one. It doesn't look as new anymore. It looks kind of familiar. Here's a cookie or a Metroid. Oh. It leads to Cookie Haven, so I guess it was a cookie. I thought this was like a cookie pig at first, or maybe hamster. But no, it's just a clump. These creatures are farmed to make the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Yeah, Metroid continues the L streak. It's a great drawing of a man with a flat hand. Users too? Maybe I can eat them if I slice them up with the chainsaw. Okay, these cookies better be good. That was the last of my money. And they cost like 100 dream dollars. That's the price of items that's usually reserved for ones that contain like gold leaf on it. Just to make you buy something expensive, let you buy something expensive. I only buy food with gold leaves on it like once a month. $30 years of food? Yeah, probably. Right here. This cookie-based infrastructure with the classic drop graphics. It's just like the classic route in Humanity 1, but cookies this time. Dr. Chip economy, yeah. What is going on now? It looks like the elevator of Uratsuki's apartment or building, which usually does not have an elevator. Shortcut unlocked. Oh shit, this deep in, that's nice. Oh, it showed the dream apartments unlocking a shortcut. Other than that one construction sign, this route seems very polished. That was a really nice cutscene for the unlock. I don't know how I appreciate it that much, but it's the game being informative in the way that it usually is not at all. But right now, where we at is Megalith Grove, and is the way we go? I hope it's not gonna be Chicago here. No, I can't open the manhole. Rare thing. Unlucky. Oh, it shows up sometimes. I see it. But this area is accessible with a shortcut, so I can try to get lucky. It's just that there's so many things in the game that I never feel too motivated to like explore one area really deeply. At least I very rarely feel that. Like there's in my notes that I should like unlock the secrets of certain areas, but I never get to those. Is the bridge at the edge of the world? I actually had to somewhat... Oh, here's a goth. He gives me a couple of looks, and that's it. I had a somewhat Yume-Nikki-like dream last night, which was me finding a place to sleep at like a huge office complex that was also like a hotel. Oh, it's a murder site. And all the rooms had like a huge huge scale, and I kept looking for a bed where I think that like nobody can find me. I think I was there like illegally. Down first. Okay, let's go down first. Yeah, thanks for all the help so far. This is still part of Megalith Grove. It's an abstract background. This is a very beautiful room. Menu type. But that's it so far. Rest is walled off. Good use of diagonals in this construction. I don't remember very well, but the next part of my dream was that I fell asleep in the office hotel I was infiltrating, and then I had like a dream inside a dream. Like a dream I thought was a dream inside the reality of the office hotel. I wasn't aware of that being a dream, but I thought I was having a dream inside the dream, and I don't remember what that contained. But then I woke him inside, and I had a distinct experience of waking up twice. Like, first I'm thinking I'm waking up, and then like actually doing it. And pretty obviously I was like close to awareness anyway, from the fact that I remember the dream in the first place. Feels dreaming, you have been asleep for 20 years. Did I say streaming or dreaming? What's the difference? We are trying a new method. If you're seeing this, please wake up, we miss you. I think that's directly from some classic internet pasta. Sammy says, Green Room had a very specific vibe. It reminds me of when people do a fully custom sprited mock-up of a game they want. There are specific Wario Land and Metroid images I'm thinking of when I see it. Now that you say it, yeah, I've seen those images. It is like sort of like dream concept type of art. And then people say like, why doesn't the actual games look like this? And I would say the reason is that that would take like 20 years to make. I saw a similar image for Mina the Hollower, which is by the way a good game. And it had a perspective that would have broken the second the player moved. But I saw still some people saying that this looks so much better. A meme is, if you're reading this, you have been in a coma for almost 20 years. We are trying a new technique. We don't know where this message will end up in your dream, but we hope it works. Please wake up, we miss you. Yeah, that's exactly it. If you're reading this, you're in a coma, but we are much happier with you in that hospital bed. The world is now a better place. Please stay in coma. That's like a reverse of that Christmas movie, where the guy discovers that, like, the world needed him after all. I don't think people are actually that important. Huge chains. This is a suspended Steamworks. Let's see if this is on the route. It is. And yeah, now I just realized, which should be very obvious, that elevator I unlocked was the route from Dream Apartments to here. And I obviously don't have it unlocked before. These chains remind me of Donkey Kong Country. Like the same type of compressed pre-rendered graphics. And the factory levels in Donkey Kong Country are almost this depressing in look. Oh no, what does this mean? There's some weird Donkey Kong Country challenge going on. I think on Switch 2. I think the whole thing is made to manipulate you into buying Bonanza. Okay, I think this place is part like biomechanical, judging by that. But one Switch thing, it is a cool idea. Oh, I guess I'm being judgmental again. For no good reason. But why just DK? Yeah, it is kind of like achievements, but another thing I don't like it very much is that it seems to be timed. I think that ruins the appeal to me. A video like why the DK challenge is way more important than you think. I think half the YouTube videos I see nowadays, at least the thumbnail and title imply that, like, it is not how you think, and then they seem to present some, like, out-of-the-box opinion, but then it turns out to be, like, completely even and fair in the end, and nothing too interesting. Yeah, I agree that part of the idea is good. Like, maybe even adding achievements to Switch. And do it a little bit differently. And it could have events, but yeah, maybe they are trying that out with DK for some reason. But the other thing, Switch thing I might even stream is Rhythm Heaven demo, which came out. And I don't play too many rhythm games, but I really like Rhythm Heaven. So I think that could be fun to try out. Probably not too long either. I don't have the money. What a shame. Can't buy the liquid frost. An instant tetanus when you drink that. I think I learned the word tetanus from Donkey Kong Country. I think one of the level names mentioned it, and then I looked it up, like, what is this word? Now candles. This is a very different thing from the industrial environment. It's Candlelight Void. This is not on the path, but should I take a look? What do you think, Cab? I agree if you think we should be going to New Japan Town, because that was the goal. And I'm gonna I'm gonna try to keep this in mind and come back, because that looks interesting. I'm pretty sure Rhythm Heaven or Rhythm Paradise. Which one is it in Europe? I don't remember. I think in Europe it's Rhythm Paradise. Or is it? Anyway, I think it's even out on Switch 1. But I do wonder if I play through the capture card, is it gonna have input lag? Big chain. Since I bought the capture card to play Metroid Dread all that time ago, that's been my only way of playing the Switch. Even by myself, I played the games through OBS and the capture card. And I have a filter for Switch games that raises the contrast and the colors a little bit, and it removes the kind of gray look that some Switch games have. So I think playing Switch through OBS makes a lot of sense. This is a very atmospheric small room. And I think you can hear like a storm outside, just faintly. It is English thunder showers. So before going to Tokyo, we are going to England with the Shadow People. Is this what English people look like? You just hear 8 fans. Are they computer fans, or do you just have fans around you in general? I think that's a very good idea in these temperatures, so I wish I had more fans. I don't think this would be as nice in real life, sitting in the rain. Array of 7 PC fans and have a proper box fan on top. It's not enough, I can believe that. The music makes this feel like it's like a place in the afterlife. I periodically mention when I play these games that I had a couple of very memorable afterlife dreams where it tends to be like an endless city of some sort. Like, you need to make the souls live very tightly together if you are really taking them from all over the history. Oh, this is a different interior. Looks like somebody was trying to move out. Oh, you can see the thunder from the inside too. Oh, is it there like a delay to the thunder sound effect? I think you see that or hear that too rarely in video games. That thunder actually has like a delayed sound to it. That's a really good detail. I think there must be one more way to go. Or should we go here? I'm gonna take a look at the previous route just quickly. Just to make a mental note what's here. Oh, these are vending machines? Okay, it is a route or a foot of some kind. I'm maybe coming back later. Hello, Shinugol Sakawa. Are we in London? Close enough. And soon we're gonna be on the other side of the world. Okay, I think this is the only way to go. Lock. If this is London, why there are no knives? Well, I brought a chainsaw. Clown, a creature who exists in the liminal space between joy and trauma, usually involving latex and unsupervised time with children. Oh god. But here's the clock tower. It is kind of a more fantastic version of the English theme. Is this what it looks like inside Big Ben? Is this what the Queen doesn't want you to see? The graphics here are very much like top-down isometric tactics game. Clock tower back rooms. These feel more like outer areas to me than inside the rooms. Not here, huh? There's a unique scrolling effect here. Oh, you're working a Yumeki fan game called RTV Wonderland. Would you like me to take a look at it at some point, maybe? I would be excited to do that. I don't know if Cap knows the way. One World is called that, not the name of the game. I am sorry. You got no clue? Well, this looks like new place. Oh, it's very absurd, this place here. But I am worried when the #1 Yumeniki authority in my life is lost. I think your game sounds pretty cool, and if you ever want to link me it, the Big Brother is watching, another English element. You could do so in the Twitch message service, whatever it's called. Or on Discord or something. The dystopian eye almost tells a story, and we made it. Very good landmark that you are close to the exit. So now we're in the Firefly Lake. The big bug. So this must be Australia. Yes, some this sort of like classic looking Yumeniki Aztec art, I don't know what to call it, but in a very high quality version. Somebody's having trouble in the in-game chat. I can show you quickly. Ah, my eyes! I wonder what they saw. Oh, you can pass through there. I do not even know what RTP means, so I don't have a point of reference to what it like should look like. There's something here. It's a thing shaped as an A. Olympus Ruins. Hey, this is the next part of the route. We are almost to the city. And this is not a void. You can actually see like a mountainous region in the background. Are you about to have a bad time? The window's a little bit bad timey. Fireflies are going extinct because people are haunting them. Okay. Those are really tasty. I've eaten worms, I've eaten crickets, but I've never eaten fireflies. So I don't have any experience of my own. It's just foggy ruins. I don't know what makes this Olympus. Olympus, I don't know how to pronounce exactly. Italy, yeah, you're right. This whole route is like a world tour. I got a glimpse of this area's name in Japanese, and I don't think the original name has anything to do with Olympus. It is like... Also, wouldn't Olympus be in Greece, not Italy? I don't think the Japanese name has anything to do with that. It's as many the fan-made names is just made up. As are all names. And all words in the end. Oh, here's a canola. I don't know what the canola is, but I'm sure this is called that. These water sections are always so atmospheric to me. Like, different modes of transportation is something I want in my video game maps. And of course, going between indoors and outdoors. No license to eat? Yeah, it is, you're right. But I think I was trying to combine like canoe and gondola together. Oh, now we have an interior area with water. This is the best. Here I'm back. Okay, I was thinking like, are you saying that I shouldn't go here? I'm gonna go anyway. I really like the idea of these aqueducts being suspended in the void. I'm sure Kabi-sama can catch up with me. And I'm gonna walk a bit, because I like it here. I've been in worlds and dreams tonight that I didn't like so much. But this one I'll gladly exist in. That is interesting and a little bit too alive for this completely dead area. South Korean dev made a world called Dream Soul for your fan game. That's pretty good. Would like Valve? It is very Valve-ish, you're right. The eye following you is extremely ominous. I think I played some fan game with some real world location reference in it, like very overt ones. But I played so many that, like I said before, I should write a Dream Diary and really make some notes about these games to make it easy to remember what were its unique factors and features. This world is huge but linear, and I appreciate that after like an area being really difficult to find. I think it's kind of a tendency that these deep worlds are a little bit more linear often. Love the atmospheric batch alerts. Yeah, me too. Love clicking them off. Oh, here's a pier. This seems like the headquarters of the cult. Oh, Shinu Kozawa, your volume went up all of a sudden. Oh, they are really cultist here. Yeah, I agree that it would be better if the badges appeared. If only when you pinched. Because some routes have pretty constant badges. Maybe there's even more badges than the game really needs. But they do help you follow along your progress. Option? I'm sure there is a better option than what I have right now. Like, I'm probably causing this problem on myself. Aquaphobia sounds like a good world name. Here's the deity that they are praising. I got a badge from the deity by hitting her traffic cones. I wish there was somebody, maybe called Cap or something, that would lead me around. Okay, this seems like a new route. There's a lot blocked off here. Is this Japan? Is this how you get there? Nope, it's just a different part of Olympus Ruins. I don't like how there's so many cones here at all. But I think I escaped. This is like the other side of the ruins. Good addition of water added here. Olympus is a real mountain, but isn't it like another planet and not on Earth? Which I think is fitting. Like our planet names are based on Roman gods, who are based on the Olympian gods. It's in Greece. Oh, I don't know why I didn't know that. The moon in the clear sky. Like at this time of the year, in the summer, in Finland, like the day is getting shorter. Once again, it's not nightless night anymore, but still, like around 10 p.m. you can see the moon on the blue sky. Still no money. It's so good that had like a unique camera to it. It was a good shot. Here's where's the pianos coming from? Is this where Minecraft is? Oh no, it's the same architecture as the pool rooms again. Oh shit, hopefully I'm not lost. Okay, this is a promising sign. I haven't even played much of Minecraft, but this does sound like the C418 piano music for it. But that DJ duo, I think, has made a lot of other music too. That doesn't sound like Minecraft music at all. Does it? Or am I tripping? I'm not the only one saying it. Many people are saying it. At least one other than me. You've been to Adabana Gardens. Music there is just off-brand Mice on Venus. I don't know Mice on Venus. I only know Mouse on Mars. But I don't think I've been to Adabana Gardens. Unnamed to say though. Okay, you can go down like that, which might have been a mistake. Oh, Moog City is a good name for a music-based area. I put all my hopes into this route leading me somewhere. Well, I think I at least got back to where I was. Maybe this new. I'm meeting friends who just went to Japan. And I'm gonna seeing them in 2 days, and I wonder if they had to go through all this to get there. I was planning going to Japan in 2019, but then the virus world took over. I felt a slight hiccup that sometimes is a hint of a warp being there. Okay, this I haven't been down before. It is nice, I like it here, but I'm now at the point where I would like to go somewhere else. I think that's the one I jumped down before. So what if I now go this way? It might lead somewhere different. But yeah, this is the reason why I would like the later areas to be more linear. I don't like being lost when I'm close to my destination. And I can't make this any faster. I see Nico in chat, the in-game chat. Oh yeah, one shot is part of. Oh no, it's the Poles again. And I don't mean the Polish people. I mean these things. Yeah, Nico is in YNO nowadays. I feel like the map is opening itself. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. And I'm gonna use the poles as my guidance. As my guiding poles. Yeah, this world is absolutely gigantic. That is clear. Poland is absolutely carrying the 2000 revival here in the EU. Yeah, I think Poland is doing pretty well. This is not the boat maze. The boat maze is a different part. But is the boat maze even featured on this? Oh, there is. There's the like a dedicated bone maze map. So there's different places to go. There is the end, which I think is the end of the maze. There's Urotsuki statue, which is great, because she is great. Then there's Dead End Zone and Path to Dead End Zone. What if I skip Dead End Zone? I think that sounds alright. I could go see the Urotsuki statue. No, you... never mind, I can go to it. I can go to it. Am I... Yeah, I think I know where I'm on the map, hopefully. I actually don't. That's a problem. I need to find a new landmark. Let it be this. Trying to find this on the map. Yeah, I found it. But the Urotsuki statue is this way. It's along where the Urotsuki statue. I'm not gonna go there. It looks like a statue of Urotsuki. It's not gonna be worth it, I think. Dead End Zone also doesn't sound like it's that wonderful. But this is the right way. I wonder how close I've been. Probably pretty close before. I think the funny font is very you. I fully support you using it. Even if that means I sometimes read the words wrong. So from boat to land, we need all sorts of transport to get to Japan. It sounds unbelievable, but we are very close now. I'm gonna make sure I'm still on the map. Because I don't recognize this spot anywhere. Oh, this is tough. Okay, so... Oh, what I just found was not the end of the boat ride, it was the start of the boat ride. So I actually completely reset my progress there. Yeah, okay, but at least I know that now. This turned out to be tougher than I expected without a cab leading me. But now I actually know what I'm doing and I'm actually gonna get out of here soon. Because now, when I follow the map from here, it should be easy. Will it look the same? Yeah, and the map doesn't really have like an end point or a start point notifier in it. Like the route it shows could have an arrow to show which is the way of progress and which is the way of decline. The name of the new Japan town is in Japanese, let me check, it was Taihai Neon Metro or Neon Metro, which is once again a different name. And I thought about how to translate Taihai, and I think it's like means like societal decline. Yeah, it's a cyberpunk area. Although I would say the town in Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't look that bad for the most part. It's actually a really nice looking town from what I've seen. I still haven't played the whole game. I should get back to it because so many people say it's so good. And I've just played like a couple of hours of it. And I still have it installed. This is very close to the end now, and not the start this time, but the actual end. And even if you go the wrong way here, you can drop down, which I think is treating the player pretty nicely. It would be like very classic NES sort of design, that you can lose all your progress right by the end. Yeah, these bots keep coming. I don't think I can do anything about it. Okay, we are finally somewhere different. Here we go. Oh, it's still not Tokyo, it's a big statue. Reaching for the mothership. But never getting there. Really cool art here. It's still Olympus Ruins. Is this like one of the biggest areas in the game? Probably not, and it's not the hardest to navigate by any means. But it is definitely bigger than I expected. And has more poles than the Witcher dev team. Here's some esoteric neon signs. I really like this sort of idea of area transition, that even within the previous area, you start seeing the influence of the next one seeping in. Oh, and then it's just a generic elevator or door. It is an elevator. Already, Uratsuki is kind of neon colored. Oh. Right now, it seems like we are floating above the city. Like distant calls going on. And this is how they live in the new Japan town. Still bigger than New York. Oh, we get a relaxing beat to study to here. And heavy slowdown. Okay, now it ended. People here are as if they were statues. I've been seeing pictures of GTA 6 recently because they are just going around. And they make me think that, why is it just like a real world, like a slight parody of it? Why wouldn't it be like Cyberpunk? They are pretty tall here. Must be the toxins in the water. Sonic Mania Titanic Monarch Act 2 background in transition. It has the same graphical idea, if I remember correctly what it looks like. And unlike in Cyberpunk 2077, another open world game that has been mentioned a lot here, there's flying cars. I think it was supposed to have flying cars, but they couldn't make it like technologically happen. But for such a small window, this is a really good look at what is happening like beyond this map. Well, I guess traffic cones fit urban area. Maybe I can find some urban Pokemon like Squirrap or May here. I think their subtype is urban if I remember correctly. Can you kill people here? Nope, that's the people in the city for you. They just move the leg away and escape the chainsaw. They are used to that kind of stuff. Maybe she's gonna stop smoking if I use the chainsaw. Nope, just moves the leg a little. That's it. I would say highway is a type of liminal space. And yeah, driving is my dream exploration experience in real life. Not dream really, but I don't think it's too far off. Like when I drive to relax, I'm just taking random turns. Sometimes inside the city, sometimes going outside of it. Helsinki is not a huge city, so it doesn't have tons to explore. Oh, all doors are locked. Not this one. This was supposed to be a shorter stream. Like in my plans, I would have already ended, but not right now. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this before. Oh, it's the same goth girl that was in the previous area. And here's some confusingly perfect art going on. System sounds 11. I don't even know what those are. Multiple worlds past this. I'm gonna play like, I don't know, like 10 minutes more probably. She has the Gamers Republic laptop, which runs out of battery in half an hour. But no comments. It's nice detail that there's like a Yume Nikki sort of art on her carpet. No poggers in the television. It's just trash. Alright, let's see where else I can go. And if it seems that there's a lot for me to explore here left after I end, I could play my way here at the start of the next stream, so we can start straight from here. Oh, you live in the Soviet-era Brothers building? Like, that's what many people consider like very stylish nowadays. I like that aesthetic too. I don't know what that kind of building is to live in, like in practice though, so... I'm seeing, of course, a very like maybe rose-tinted version of it. The central of my hometown, Pori, in Western Finland, has a little bit of like a Soviet aesthetic going on, and at some point, many movies like that were supposed to take place in Soviet Russia were actually filmed there, because it looks It looks the part. Did get renovated a bit, but they kept a stable Soviet-era brutalism. That's not like a good middle ground. I think the worst thing you can do to a building is to demolish it. But renovating and adding to it is like I think that's a much better idea in every way. But I think the reason buildings get demolished is that it's easier to switch owners that way. Like remove the old and you fully own the new one. So it's not any like practical reason behind it. Oh, you let me in, so nice. Where will the metro take us? Oh, you get like a traveling segment? Evil towers in the background. Oh, the train is just a little line in the middle. A different game. This is really cool. Iron in the background, far in the distance. It just keeps and keeps going. Yeah, I can see this being a wallpaper. Like an actual wallpaper, not just Yume Tukki wallpaper. Yeah, like it seems like an infinite well, that what kind of things you can discover in Tukki. And it just keeps on giving. Animated wallpaper. I've never tried animated wallpaper. Actually, for years, for my desktop background, I've had a black void, like nothing in it. In your building, you can even see the spots where some of the Soviet-era propaganda posters were. Even like some bits of the posters. That is so aesthetic. Now there's some like echoing Japanese in the background. I don't think this train is going anywhere. This be a factory? You mean this place? How do you know? A different area? Oh, the building you lived in. Oh, okay. I think I mentioned just in the previous stream that I like that sort of like old factory aesthetic because I used to spend so much time at my father's office that was in a building like that. Boat again? I think I like the boat a little less after my Olympus Ruins experience, being stuck in that boat for a while. But hopefully this is a reasonable boat ride. Tip. More maps have a speedboat? Does some of the maps have a speedboat? I feel like speedboat doesn't really fit the, you know, Yume Tukki atmosphere. There's a few, okay. Like, I imagine an actual, like, motorboat instead of just a normal boat, but faster. Dream Tropics. I'm pretty sure I've been to Dream Tropics, but I don't remember any boat details. It's blasted cliffs. like an industrial area. There are ways to have the windmills without no wind. Oh, there is wind. I guess they just don't work. The air here doesn't feel any fresher than the city. Yeah, there's a lot of pipes, not many living things, nothing living so far. I just remember that there's a Flash game series that is inspired by like the developer living outside some Soviet-era buildings called Submachine. And it's like a very beautiful point-and-click adventure game series. Yes, somebody. And unrestful. Little bit stressed out. On the edge. Having a good time, that is possible too. Well, this has been very linear so far. But I don't know if the Submachine series is like lost in time, as some Flash projects are. I think it was pretty popular, so it might be even have like a Steam re-release or something. I haven't checked. But I used to look forward for every entry and played them. Many current indie developers are like past Flash developers. I think Flash games sort of like diverged towards modern indie games, and the other branch is mobile games. And now what used to be mobile game design is sort of like coming back to in general game design. Like what is called an incremental game nowadays. I would say used to be a pretty mobile genre, but it's a wider phenomenon now. It seems to me that mobile games like sort of converged into like bigger games. Mostly gachas probably. It's a hand. It is not a Soviet-era rising fist, but it's an open hand. With pipes in it. Hey, 2 options. Another thing of it, I don't think I've seen anybody release a paid Yumeniki fan game. Omori might be the closest, but it's obviously a much more than just a Yumeniki fan game. Maybe not, maybe that's the wrong word to say it, like just a fan game, but it is like a full RPG instead of exploration game. But I don't see any like good reason why you couldn't like sell a Yumeniki fan game. I guess that's just not the culture. And maybe I'm saying horrible things here, like against the culture, by implying it could be paid. Yeah, it would be against the Pirate Original, that's a good way to put it. But back then, like Japanese indie games tended to be free in general. And now Japanese indie games, well, they are paid more often. There's even like a super trending Japanese indie game right now called Mecha Chameleon, which it's like, I guess, what they call a friend slop game. But it sold huge amounts on Steam. Yeah, I do think that if somebody would make like a paid Yumeniki type of game, it should diverge from the original, like decently enough. Oh, here's a view on the field of windmills. Yeah, I heard Peak is fun. It's just so far off from what I usually play that I have a hard time imagining myself playing it. Oh, it's a wall. Like in Deltarune Chapter 4 and many, many other games. But I wanted to say that so I can say that I'm gonna play Deltarune Chapter 5 someday next week. So I don't think Deltarune Dark Sanctuary like invented those wall climbing parts. To me, I think what they reminded me of most was Zelda Minish Cap climbing. But Deltarune, of course, has elements from many, many, many games. And unique ideas too, of course. Yeah, Golden Sun. Yeah, that's even closer. Actually, that might be what influenced Deltarune the most with the walls. Is Golden Sun. But like Dark Sanctuary is like Golden Sun and Mario and Luigi design combined. And I always felt that like Undertale and Deltarune both have a lot of Mario and Luigi DNA in them. Okay, I think I'm on the path. Now it's 2 branches again. Well, this one doesn't go very far. Yeah, there's also overt like references. But I would say that is more like an influence than a reference. But of course, hard to draw the line sometimes. Okay, can't go from here. Oh, go here, very obviously. Pit to Hell, by the way, is the name of this place. So I'm working very hard to get myself to hell. I was just about to say that this is one of those maps that is atmospheric, but is also overstaying its welcome. That is why I love Meh so much. Like, Meh always has, like, short enough maps. Yeah, I think hell might be a good end for this dream, and a good start for my voice cracks. Abyss at the end, sounds fitting. Oh, okay, now we got something different. Is this hell? Knock knock. Hell is under construction. This guy waited here, hoping that the way would be opened, so he can meet his succubus wife or something, and now it's like this. Chainsaw? Oh yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, those lines or tapes are not gonna hold me. It worked. But I have to criticize that I don't think it's a good idea to put like a traffic sign or a construction sign in front of a road that's actually open. Oh, now I can feel the presence of hell getting closer. So that's where they get the like the energy for the industry. It works on thermodynamics straight from hell. Very smart. Same up new filter. No, there's new lava spouts. There's another door that looks somewhat promising. Chainsaw out. Nope, not this one. I think this might have been blocked by landfall or something. Landfall? Rockfall? It's collapsed, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's the downside of using the bike. A distasteful sewage system. I think that's also a good area name. But so is bad taste sewers. I'm gonna get off the bike if this keeps going like this. This sound is getting jarring and ruining the atmosphere. Video Yerky, I think, is not a good name for an area. Or anything else for that matter. That seems to be blocked, that staircase there. Or a ladder. There's a good attempt to make this area kind of natural. Like less video game level and more like a glimpse to a different world. This whole sequence just takes too long. Echoes of Wisdom? Yeah, that did have wall climbing too. This seems to be the ground floor. And something in a doorway. The pitch black darkness would fit the abyss. Minish cap has been already mentioned. Oh. This doesn't look like usual hell imagery. It's a white flower. Follow you into your dreams. I don't have anything against that. It just keeps going. I guess it sells the idea of you going really deep, but... Dot flow has a lot of white flowers. It does, now that you say. That flow is so cool. Definitely one of the best fan games. From what I played. Oh, there's some music starting slowly. The bike problem is still here. Yeah, lava zones are a classic video game staple. But I think if this was like Sonic Lava Reef, we would have need to have the ice section too. And where's the escape sequence where the lava starts rising? That would be a surprise to see here. Oh, okay. Here you can get a glimpse of the expanse of hell. Only 3 screens to go, are you serious? This is the bottom? Is that from knowledge or is that the wish? This has a little bit of that I've been talking about during my previous streams, or recent streams, is that streaming a game does make me treat it differently. Like, I don't think I would mind this taking such a long time if I played by, this, like, alone. But when streaming, I'm more aware of things needing some kind of pace. Also, it's just like a hole in the lava. This is an interesting image. Lava tube. I'm not sure what to expect from the abyss. But you can ride your bike there. Alright, this is the abyss. It's dark. There's footprints. I feel like there's a huge chicken nugget who's gonna come at me if I wander here too long. Which was the case in Void Stranger, very strangely. I've been trying to explain the appeal of Void Stranger to a couple of people, and I don't think any of them have really understood it. Okay, maybe Satan lives here. It's worse than Satan. It's a labyrinth. Yeah, of course, true hell is a maze. And it is a Humanic classic, the red hell. This is the black hell. I have some things I need to do tonight, which is why I was planning to end a little bit earlier. This is not conducive to that. There's dead ends instead of endless paths. You're taking too long. Well, in that mini game you do a sort of labyrinth also. Or is it the mini game, or is it just a very special battle? I think it's a strength of the game design that it's sometimes hard to tell the difference. I feel hopelessness. Which is probably meant to evoke. But... oh, I was expecting there to be an enemy, because that's also something that belongs in the maze. But there she is. At least it's not as dark as the apartment I was at before, where she actually got me. Not this time, bitch. Yeah, I wouldn't be like to get caught this deep in. Oh, actually find a way away from here. This wasn't as horrible as I thought, thank God. It's a Uratsuki Fancy 8 version. Is this her deepest, darkest secret? The most repressed dream? I mean dream. Cookie Black Space, it kinda is that. Not as aggressive as Black. Oh, no. Deep inside, there's a morning sun. The screamer there would have been so tasteless. This is much better. Happiness has to be fought for. Yeah, I guess that can be read as the message. And this is a relief more than happiness. I guess relief is a form of happiness. Even a bench. It's still called the Abyss. Reminds me of Eco somehow, this huge structure with the arcs. Oh, back to darkness. If that was happiness, happiness is temporary. Oh, this looks very different. Oh, he has a huge out of Uratsuki. It's her reaching for the sun, I guess, similarly to the statue we saw before in the same route. And the menu type here is in Japanese for some reason. Yeah, I feel like this is a positive message at the end of this. So really like a cool art of Uratsuki. That's it. I don't even mind the cones. It's a really good place to end this route. I don't regret going here. The route was a little bit boring at parts, but I think it was all worth it in the end. Oh, the crowd is gone. Only Biz is here, buying crypto on my computer. I should get going. I'm gonna leave the wallpapers for next time. Oh, you just started climbing down the rock walls. Good luck. It's gonna take like at least 15 minutes. If I remember correctly, or if I can remember, I will start next time, which should be next week, so I should remember by looking at the new wallpapers. But now I should get going, and first I'm gonna save. A lot of badges tonight. Huge amount of them. Okay, hey, that was Yumetukki tonight. I had a lot of fun. I picked this lizard at the end because I think its nose has some dream-inducing qualities. When are you finally gonna start to get good, Jess? That's a good question. I will meditate on it. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with... I did save. I did save a couple of times. And I will even import my save. I mean export my save after the stream. And if I manage to keep my save, I will play more next Saturday, I'm planning. And I will try to look for a good route for that stream, because this Japantown route, I think, works really well. So if anybody has any suggestions, once again, maybe Twitch messages, maybe Discord, anything is alright. Thank you much more. Oh yeah, I could torture somebody, raid somebody. Why is that word so hard for me to remember? Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick somebody to raid. Just a second. Let's see if any friends of the stream are online. Oh, Abby's playing Yumetukki. Let's go say hi to him. And yeah, if you don't want to join the raid, feel free to leave right now. Nothing else to see here tonight. Thank you much more. Good night. Bye bye. 3, 2, 1, raid. Raid now.